that game was wild. I know the Pelicans lost, but Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, is making a case to be heard as definitely a top 20 player, but maybe even a top 15 player. Is that an over-exaggeration? Same thing with Zion Williamson. I think really they're both going to be, by season's end, top 30 players. So right now I want to hear in the comments, in your opinion, what do you guys think of Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson and the game they had? I just think this team might take a few games for them to figure out, but I think they're going to get good. It's just they're figuring out the system and they didn't really have an offseason. So right now, like, subscribe, and let me hear your opinions down below. And let's hop in. Okay. Dude, this team, look, I know it's a lot of young guys. Like, pretty much everyone that isn't in the starting lineup is, like, everyone who plays is are veterans. And basically the rest of the team are young guys. With Thornwell, Alexander Walker, Kira Lewis Jr., Marshall, Hernan Gomez is a veteran, but none of those guys played. Basically, they had a 9-man rotation, but it was more like a 7-man rotation because Millie and Hayes played 9 and 3 minutes respectively. So watching this game, one thing that I realized was Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson are a superstar duo that's going to take over the league into next season. I say is going to be where, like, everyone's like, where did they come from? Like, this team is going to be, I feel like, contending just because of Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. And one thing I really love Brandon Ingram is he's showing such good shot creation ability. Like, he's just creating his own shots so well, and it is so fun to watch. Like, he had a couple 3-pointers where it was really just him shooting. He shot a contested jumper, just doing a crossover, creating a little bit of space, popped up, and just hit a 3 like it was nothing. And I remember when people were like, when he's coming into the league, everyone was like, he has this Kevin Durant type potential. And we knew, like, it was kind of hyped and stuff. And as time progressed, we're like, is Brandon Ingram going to ever become that scorer? And I think he's became the scorer that we all anticipated for him to become. He still looks skinny. I just think that's because of his frame. But I think he's got some weight. I remember when he came into the league, he was, 180 pounds. And the guy now is 190. He's probably closer to 200. But he's able to use his size to create open jumpers like how Kevin Durant does, which we're hoping he would be able. When he jumps up, he's so much taller than the players guarding him. So he just shoots over people so easily. It's almost effortless. I couldn't even speak English there. And it was really nice to see. Like, he had 4 turnovers. And he didn't really produce, like, he only had 3 assists. I really would like to see him get those up to 5. But he shot 50% from 3. And if this is just something that's going to just become regularly, like a regularly occurring thing, I would love it. I really, really do enjoy watching him play. He's getting so much better at drawing fouls and getting, like, going to the rim and using his body to draw fouls and draw contact, so he's able to get to the free throw line, because he shot 11 free throws and was 10 for 11. So that's pretty much, he had 20 points just off of threes. I mean, not for threes, off of free throws, or 10 points off of free throws. I don't know why I just thought he got 2 points per free throw. That was so stupid. But Zion Williamson is the next guy. 14 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, which is the same as Steven Adams, which shows how much, like, his importance on offense is. I know on defense, you wish he would get more blocks and more steals and be more active on defense. And I'm scared that if Zion doesn't get coached up to be, like, a willing defender, like, he can like, coast in the regular season. He'll put it on late games if it's a close game, or I feel like he'll be putting his defense more on during the postseason when he plays, once he goes to the postseason. But it just sometimes seems like he coasts on defense just to get ready for offense. He dropped 32 points, and all inside basically. And it's just, and he's getting a better free throw shooter. It's just like, we hope he could start shooting more threes. And the rebounding's great, but the thing is I really want him to try more on defense. Like, there's just sometimes I feel like he's kind of lackadaisical. lackadaisical. Is that a word? I feel like I'm just making that. It's just he's like lackluster, and it's just sometimes it's not like what you'd want to see from your star player in the making. Is just like I wish he could just turn on the defense more consistently, because I feel like this team would be a better defensive team. Steven Adams, efficient night for him. 9 rebounds, 6 points, 1 block, 2 steals. Like that's what we wish Zion could do, is just 2 steals, 1 block a game. And I know steals and blocks are like such a terrible thing to grade defense with, and it's just that if you're looking by a casual fan's eye, you would use the stats. So but what I'm saying is Zion, yeah, he disrupts plays and stuff, and but it's not on a level like from watching that game where I was like, wow, Zion's really out there just messing things up for them. It's not. I never thought that when I was watching that. So that's just one thing that comes to my mind. Eric Bledsoe. First off, JJ Redick is slow. I swear I seen this man run full speed, and it was just not impressive. Josh Hart is a baller. I know he went for 2 for 6 from 3, but I really like watching Josh Hart play. He's a guy who does disrupt stuff on defense, and he tries his hardest on defense. JJ Redick is just a great player. He's a professional. He knows how to be an NBA player. I want to see Jackson Hayes get some more minutes, kind of be used with like a JaVale McGee type role for them, like how JaVale McGee was used for the Warriors and the Lakers in the past. I could see Hayes being utilized in a similar way. Lonzo, he showed up on defense, and he continues to be a facilitator, but it literally looks like Eric Bledsoe's Lonzo's just a taller version of Eric Bledsoe, in the sense that in this game, if you look at their stats, they're very similar. He's just a little bit more efficient. I'm not saying they're similar at all. If you're just looking at their stats, they look really similar. I like Lonzo being out there a lot better than Eric Bledsoe. It's just kind of like Eric Bledsoe isn't as good as he once was. First off, Eric Bledsoe, can you stop chewing on your mouthpiece like you're Steph Curry? You're not. And I feel like you're more focused on chewing on your mouthpiece than actually playing defense and winning basketball. I was just really pissed watching him just be out there. It just got me really irked. But that's pretty much the video, guys. I want to hear your opinions down below in the comments. What do you got at the start of the video today? But that's it. It was a good game by the Pelicans. It's just being a young squad trying to figure it out still, the reason they lost. But that's about it, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day, because I know I will. Till next time, guys. Peace out.